if we still were on the path we were on, I wouldn't have gained the knowledge for myself.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you gotta go about yourself.
The walk.
You know what I mean? She was a crutch. She's so good, she became a crutch.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You know, black women make everything better. She was so dope at what she was doing. It was like an autopilot. I had to do nothing between her and I got a mentor. Shout out to H. What up, bro? My boy Horace, man. He's such one of the. As black men now, we need more examples of men like him and other people that I can say that have been mentors in my life. Because these dudes, I'm even include some of the brothers here, what y'all doing is so dope, for real, man.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
We appreciate
I love the fact y'all call it the power circle, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I said at a round table, listen, when I was running around doing what I do, I was the best soldier, you know what I mean? Man say jump, I say how high. Say fast, I say how fast. Say shoot, which way. That's you follow?
That's it.
And we ask questions later.
Yeah.
So that right there prepared me to be able to lead, you know what I mean? So those things right there I had to find on my own.
Facts.
Sis leaving was one of the best things for me because now it told me to dig in and learn some of the things that she was teaching me instead of relying on her. So just it strengthened my resolve, made me a monster, bro. I mean, for real.
Made you sharp.
Go ahead.
Now I definitely want to get to the most successful. What would you rate as your most successful product? You know, that to date.
Right.
And the only reason why I say that because I know you got some new stuff that we didn't get into yet.
Right, no, we got it.
I mean, and if that's the most successful so far, you know, cool.
Right. No, so the most successful product I had, listen, I was in cannabis in California in the industrial level since 2011. You follow? And so the things for me, I was ahead of the legalization. I was in Colorado first. And its goal was always PIF. That's what I was PIF. I had to do things at the time because clandestinely because they were not in legal status. It's still so many gray areas these people aren't privy about. Like, man, I know this is going to be on the books, but I've had so many interactions, law enforcement, politics. I've done with marijuana at the state political level. You follow? I was dealing with, I'm not gonna say the media.
Yeah, I know.
I was dealing with them at the state level in multiple states.
Right.
When legalization's coming in, one of my mentors, he's influential in that aspect. So he's been putting me in positions when they're looking for what's called operators. Because this is what a lot of these large cleanups companies now are looking for. They're coming and you see it all over. You wonder why you see a million smoke shops everywhere?
Right.
Everywhere.
It's because you have large companies from the West Coast that's coming here and looking for operators. The guys that have influence, the guys that got control, the guys that have the infrastructure to be able to handle a warehouse.
Oh, okay. I got you.
This was going on. I've been a great intermediary because I've been up in the mountains.
You seen it all. You did your research.
So that's was Colorado one of the first states?
Colorado was the first.
The first, right? Yeah, because I just remember, they was, I'm going to Colorado. Like, Colorado, it's cold.
So do you think soon, like, just to go off that question, like, do you think soon with weed, it won't be in the streets no more to just be dispensaries and stuff like that?
No, it's going to still be
Black market will always exist.
Black market always exist?
Yeah.
All right.
Taxes. The taxation is going to allow it to exist. I mean,
That's all I was asking.
it's still a thriving market in Los Angeles. It's still a thriving market in every legal state. I mean,
Because we used to say that. I know we used to always say that in 2002 I was in Europe and, you know, I don't want to misquote it. I believe drugs was legal over there. Drugs and prostitution, but I remember
he was getting high. That's what he's trying to say. So.
Not me. I don't smoke. I don't do it. But I remember one of the people over there saying, like, yeah, it would be legal in America when they find a way to tax it.
Right.
So that was like something that always stuck in my head. Like, what do you mean? But then when I started hearing, oh yeah, what are they gonna legalize it? I'm like, wow, they must have found a way to tax it. And look, they found a way.
They always gonna find a way.
To make their money.
So I want to jump into the main reason why we're here and the main reason why you here. You know, I want to intertwine it with a question about your sister. You say you learned some of the marketing geniuses tactics from her. And you also already had the creative entrepreneurship mindset.
Nice.
So I want you to speak to some of the products, hookah, vapes, and refills. Right, that's what we're here for today.
Yeah, let's get that.
Hookah, vapes. Cause as we all was talking behind, the scenes before the show actually started, you said hookah vapes, and everybody was like, "How does that even combine?" So I want you to know. I also know you got some all natural flavors. no tobacco, no nicotine, things like that. So I want you to speak, let the people know all about your product. How did you come up with it? Are you one of many partners? You know, it's a lot of questions to go. I want you to speak to your product, speak about your product from there.
Okay, like I said, the name of my company that we're speaking here now is called PIF Pharmz, and we created PIF Pharmz to be all natural smoking products. The problem is this: there's dirty products everywhere. We got COVID going on, people sharing blunts, sharing Black and Miles. You know, you're putting a ton of grabber in your weed. There's a lot of things going on that ain't healthy, you know what I mean? And I was one of the first people running around scream loud as I can say it, that the weed ain't right.
It ain't the same.
It's not the same. I'm telling you.
It's not right, he said.
It ain't right.
Wow.
I play around at the grow level. You know what I'm trying to tell you? I'm telling you, listen, how I came up with PIF Cloudz. See, like I said, PIF Cloudz is all natural hookah, vapes, and refills. We call it a hookah vape because this is what you smoke. You smoke shisha when you smoke a hookah. So what we done is we liquefied the shisha and put it in the vape. Because I'm not gonna get into legalities, but that's just the way to go. You follow? Hookah is huge in America and huge internationally. And what I attempted to do is, what I am doing is, there are no Black-owned hookah brands.
That's a fact.
You follow?
Go ahead.
A lot of us are supporting everybody else but our own. Newport's owned by who? Philip Morris. One of the white companies that probably held slaves.
Wow.
You follow? All these major industries. Let's get to cannabis, because really, what's my most successful product? Cannabis. When I was pulling into town, see, cannabis, we know it in New York State, is to be a get high drug. In other communities across the nation, it ain't that. Cannabis, these people #1 crop. You follow? They don't grow nothing else in some of these northern communities in California other than cannabis. It supports their whole infrastructure. It's the police force. It's everything.
Take care of everything that's there.
It take care of everything.
Wow.
So when you got a city slicker with a hustle pulling in from New York City into a population of 75 people, and all they grow is cannabis, you become a celebrity there.
Shit, I wish I was riding with you.
Right.
I was just saying.
So for the PIF, right? Like, what's your goals for? Like, where do you see this? What do you see going to, and what do you need to get it to the next level?
All right. So what my goals for PIF is, I'm trying to create a consistent brand that each and every time that you're getting a clean product. Because that's what it's about for me. If I was a shyster, if I was just out for the buck, I could have been. Boy, listen. They're putting fentanyl in your weed. Do you hear me? They're putting fentanyl in your weed.
That's not good.
No, it's not good.
It's not good. It can kill you.
0.3% can kill you.
Good.
But the thing is, everybody want that Zaza. We got so far away from what the plant was for, it's not even in the conversation anymore.
Damn.
What I like to say is, listen, majority of the cannabis in America is synthetic. The first patent for synthetic cannabis was given out in 2017 by a company named Monsanto, the same company that makes Roundup and all other weed killers.
All the shit that you use for your lawn.
Yeah, they also grow cannabis. They're one of the largest. They hold the patent.
That's crazy. I would have never known that.
You wonder why you see some of these kids
Messed
nowadays, like they space
zoned out.
A lot of them.
Because that's chemical. You just huffing on chemicals.
Right, nothing but.
Damn. That's
Nothing
why
but.
I don't smoke.
And where did the idea when did you create the idea to come up with this all natural flavors? Shisha, like you said, and to make it into a hookah vape to combine them both. Like, how did you?
I seen back in, all right, so when I first started with the cannabis, it was a lot better than what it is now, you know what I mean? The spread was a lot better, you know what I mean? I was able to kill him, you know what I mean? Has more players into the game, the legalization come, the margins shrink. So I had to start thinking of other ways. So I was on the vapes before vaping was vaping.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I've been dealing with the vapes. As you see, I have the first version of the vapes. I have the cannabis vapes up there. We have cannabis vapes.
That's not cannabis,
No,
right?
it's not cannabis. That's,
Boy, it was about to be honest. That's why I ain't pulling it. I was smoke weed. But I said, I don't know. I said, I know my boy got some THC infused products, and I see him tug on it. I said, I'm not about to mess around.
Supposed to be my man up here. He waited
Yo,
for me to smoke.
sir.
It's not THC. This is straight.
This is straight fruit.
This is straight
so
fruit.
this is the one I tasted before, and I was like, man, because I don't smoke. Pause. But listen, I don't smoke. But the day when I first, we first had a conversation, he let me taste one, and it was so mellow. Like it ain't bother me. It tasted like I was actually eating some fruit. I forgot what it was, but it was.
I brought that one home.
Nicotine at core was gonna upset your stomach. If you smoke hookah, ladies, you may get a headache, get dizzy. That's from the nicotine. So this is why we created no nicotine, no tobacco. May not be for everybody. Some people want to kill their lungs. For those who don't want to kill their lungs, we have something for you. It's no nicotine, no tobacco, shisha. It's non-GMO. There are no harmful chemicals in there.
Nice.
It's straight fruit. So we try to create an alternative for people who want to have something different. They want to try to be a little cleaner. That's what it's about for me. If I was just about the money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah.
Can't be about the money.
Just about the money killing people.
Right. No, that's not my thing.
You write it smooth too. I'm not getting this one. I'm a hookah king.
So who's like some of the people that you targeting with this? Because we know this like with the shisha, hookah, that's kind of real popular into the nightlife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The lounges, the clubs, things like that. How can we potentially help you get into that market? Or what is your plan to possibly get into that market?
Well, first of all, you guys doing this, invite me up to your show was definitely a blessing. I thank you guys a lot. Because this is the thing. We're very young. The company, we've been around, but this product belongs to this young. We have a target date for Black Friday. You follow? That's what we're gearing up. Since I've announced this product less than 10 days ago, the response has been overwhelming.
Nice.
I can't even make it up, bro. My inbox, people ordering from inbox. I went to an event the other night. People, this vape right here, it's what I call our flashlight vape. It's retarded. It lights up and changes color.
The one you gave me, that's what it was. I was in the crib and that shit was lighting up on the ceiling. I thought I was bugging. I said, I hope I ain't taking no fucking weed. I'm in the crib, I'm like, I kept seeing shit on the ceiling. I'm like, hold up.
THC.
Hold up.
This is the one though, right here.
Hit me up, Scotty.
This is the one that got us rocking.
Okay.
Oh, the shisha.
Yeah, that's the THC infused.
THC infused shisha.
I went home to talk about that because
the one, man.
Every time I go to those smoke shops, they don't have that.
I know.
Nope.
If people who smoke
so
weed,
that's gonna get me high.
Yeah,
look, she over there looking like. You seen that? I'm just gonna tell you. Look, if people were behind the scenes, she over there when she heard TSC, she said,
She said, you want your little?
She said, "Yo, time out on the show."
We can pause that one.
We share.
Thank God that's
Good work,
reality.
fellas. Good work,
Whenever you
fellas.
mention that, it's like, yo.
So that's the one we get when you want to hook up with the ladies. That's the
Ladies love hookah, bro.
They love weed too.
Yes,
So let me ask you this question: with the
That's what we
PIF,
combined.
can people join in if like they wanted to invest or
shareholders, partnerships?
My question. So the dope thing about it is, we do have partners. Let's make this clear. We definitely have partners that have here and they're helping move the brand forward. But there's always room with the trade. The good thing about it, this is what it's about.
Right.
Open up, okay.
This is what it's about right here. This is why I told you I'm so excited and happy to be here with y'all because I hear like-minded other brothers that's on the same path that want to build. Because my only experience, I hear a lot of negative talk about black people. That's not my experience. Yo, listen, all I know is brothers support each other.
That's a fact.
I ain't seen nothing else, man.
I seen the highs, seen the lows, I ain't slow up yet. Ain't no perks that's on my soul, so I ain't blow up yet. I'm taking chances with my bros, we ain't froze up yet. We risk our life just for the cold, but you don't know about